Do you hate to be asked what things mean? I realize that you almost have to apologize to ask someone who's considered an artist, as you are, what they mean by something, because you're asking them to reinterpret something they've already done. Do you think music has a meaning?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's good to be more spiritual so than anything. Pretty soon I believe that they're going to have to rely on music to like get some kind of peace of mind or satisfaction, direction actually, more so than politics, because like politics is really on the ego scene, you know. That's what I look at it anyway. It's not a big fat ego scene, for instance.
Ego scene.
Well, yeah, it's the art of words, which means nothing, you know. So therefore you have to rely on a more of a earthier substance, like music or the arts, theater, you know, acting, painting, whatever.
Bet you didn't wear this in the paratroops.
Not necessarily.
You were what is it, a paratrooper or a parachutist? Or shoutist?
Doesn't make a difference. 101st Airborne, Fort Campbell, Kentucky, you know.
Yeah.
The hippie-hating people watching, I remember, as I sat there with them thinking, they're looking at this now, and the rednecks at the gas station in Tuscaloosa are ready to get this guy, I'm sure. And I thought it would be nice to let them know that he was in a paratrooper. I don't know why. I think it would change the big, dumb, beer guts, white trash mentality. Is that too negative?
We almost wore the same things tonight. It would have been very... I turn him on. It's really amazing. I heard you use... I want to clear something with you. I heard you use the expression an electric church as an ambition you had. Was this speaking metaphorically or poetically, or do you really want to...
Well, let's see. I don't know. It's just a belief that I have, you know. We do use electric guitars. Everything, you know, is electrified nowadays, you know. So therefore the belief comes into, you know, through electricity to the people, whatever. That's why we play so loud, because it doesn't actually hit through the eardrums like most groups do nowadays. You know, they say, well, we're going to play loud too because they're playing loud. And they got this real shrill sound, you know, it's really hard. We're playing for our sound to go inside the soul of the person, actually, you know, and see if they can awaken some kind of pain in their minds, you know, because there's so many sleeping people. You can call it that. You know.
I'd like to hear if somebody comes up after a concert, what kind of compliment do you like?
I don't really live on compliments. Matter of fact, it has a way of distracting me. And a whole lot of other musicians and artists that are out there today, you know, they hear all these compliments, they say, wow, it must have been really great. So they get fat and satisfied, and they get lost, and they forget about the actual talent that they have, and they start living into another world, you know.
That's an interesting problem, isn't it? If someone said about Janis Joplin, who's a superstar now, you know Janis, I expect.
Superstar? Oh, yeah.
Well, so they did, yes, she certainly is in my heart.
I'm Super Chicken. Don't you forget it.
And don't I forget it? No, I was going to say, the problem of succeeding is a hard one for you. If your bassist, say, is in the blues or something like that, and you suddenly make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, someone said it's hard to sing the blues when you're making that kind of money. This assumes that you can't be unhappy and have a lot of money.
Yeah, well, sometimes it gets to be really easy to sing the blues when you're supposed to be making all this much money, you know. Because, like, money it's getting to be out of hand now, you know. It's, you know, and like musicians, especially young cats, you know, they get a chance to make all this money and they say, oh, this is fantastic. And like I said before, they lose themselves and they forget about the music itself, you know. They forget about their talents. They forget about the other half of it. So therefore, you can sing a whole lot of blues. The more money you make, the more blues sometimes you can sing. But the idea is like to, you know, use all these hang-ups and all these different things, you know, as steps in life, you know. It's like drinking coffee. Well, you don't drink it every day or else you go into another scene with it, you know. Like it escapes and all this.
I don't know, but it sounds good.
I really do think that you like being on. And I remember noticing that when something he said got a laugh, that you rather liked that.
Do you consider yourself a disciplined guy? Do you get up every day and work?
Oh, well, I try to get up every day.
That in itself is a discipline.
Yeah, I'm still trying today.
Do you write every day, though?
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to leave a call?
What does that mean? What are you trying to say?
That's hip talk. I wouldn't have time to explain it.
Hip. Oh, yeah, right. Okay.
Listen, Hendrix. I'm told that you're going to perform for us, which I still don't believe, because I don't know how this is possible, but if you would, There'd be more than one grateful person on the premises. Oh, by the way, good night to my guests in case I forget later, in case you don't want to come to a stop. Have you understood anything I've said?
I think so.
I think so.
I've been watching this, so I think I talk through music anyway. Maybe if I get my guitar together, I probably can something.